512 has been selling its tequila using a highly distinctive logo and color scheme that has been in place since 2015. 512 is asking the court to issue an order to stopping 818 from using alleged products, packaging, website, and marketing.
Coming up on Texas News Primetime, Andres Calaxido will be bringing you up to date on the world of business.
So stay tuned and we'll catch you after the break.
Dow Jones is also down by 0.7% and Bitcoin has recently dropped below $40,000. The decreasing percentages for Bitcoin and both NASDAQ and the S&P 500 come as a result of the geopolitical conflict between Ukraine and Russia. Elon Musk announced on Twitter last Friday that Tesla's Austin's manufacturing location will open on April 7th. The grand opening, dubbed GigaFest, will be hosted at the factory which Musk is calling Texas. Tesla's relocation to Austin means more jobs in the technology sector, further solidifying Austin as the technology hub that it is for the market. This means increased job opportunities and housing market rates. The United States decided late last week to temporarily block all imports of avocados from Mexico after a threat was made to the U.S. safety inspectors working in the country. 80% of the avocados consumed come from Mexico, and the average price of $1.43 an avocado was already nearly 11% higher than a year ago. Mr. Ernest of the International Crisis Group said this is a warning shot of a temporary ban turned into something more long-term. And that's your business update. I'm Andres Calixto reporting live from the Business Center. Now over to Tanya for weather.
Is spring weather making an early appearance? Find out when we can expect to see some warmer temperatures after the break. Texas News Primetime, and happy Monday. If you're looking forward to the spring, you're going to love these next couple of days. But if you're like me and like cooler weather, temperatures are expected to drop 50 to 40 degrees later this week. The temperature right now in Austin is 66 degrees. There are increasing clouds and wind is picking up. There is a 20% chance of precipitation for tonight, and winds are going up to 30 miles per hour. Tonight will be mostly cloudy and has a low of 66. Tomorrow will be even warmer than today, with an afternoon high of 85 and an overnight low of 52. But we are in for some cold, rainy weather the days after. Today, the clouds were pretty stubborn, but they are keeping us warm and dry. We expect this fog to continue all week. On Wednesday night, our winter weather is going to make a comeback. Afternoon highs will drop almost 30 degrees into the 50s, with overnight lows in the 30s. Be on the lookout for rain later this week, with a 20 to 50% chance of showers Wednesday through Friday. So don't forget your umbrellas at home and make sure to wear a warm jacket for the upcoming cold front. Live from the Weather Center, I'm Tanya Velasquez.
Thanks, Tanya. Sports is Tommy Yarish. Thanks for being here, Tommy.
Good to be here, Kevin. Folks, it's good to be back. Chris Beard has had a target on his back ever since he accepted his head coaching job at Texas. Texas Tech fans felt betrayed as Beard lifted their program to becoming a national championship runner-up team, which is no easy feat. He hasn't found that success during his first year here with the Longhorns, and Red Raider fans are making sure he knows it, packing out their stadium in Lubbock for Beard's return, resulting in one of the best college basketball atmospheres we have seen in a while. And they made sure to show up to the Irwin Center in strong numbers for the second meeting of the season. Let's get the highlights from the Irwin Center on Saturday. We're going to start off in the first half. 2 minutes into this game, Adonis Arms goes left side and flips a shot in to put the Red Raiders on the board first. A few possessions later for Texas, Christian Bishop can't get a shot to fall. Ball works his way around to Andrew Jones. He buries a three plus a foul. He'll go on to hit the free throw. That's a 4-point play for the Longhorns. Next time up the floor, Malik Wilson takes it away from Marcus Carr. He can't get his layup to fall. Ball is tipped around all over the place, and finally Arms is able to tip it in. Now at the 11:30 mark, Timmy Allen going to kick it to Courtney Ramey, set him for screen. Open look, connects The Longhorns go up by 1. 4 minutes later, Christian Bishop and Devin Askew work the ball on the inside. That lets Andrew Jones pop out open for the triple, and he puts it in once again. Texas leads once again by 1. One of the things the Red Raiders did really well against Texas was finish on second chance opportunities. They had 15 points of them, and 2 came there from Marcos Santos Silva. Moving into the second half now. 5 minutes in, Texas has a 4-point lead, trying to grow it. Terrence Shannon Jr. throws it into the corner for Adonis Arms, and he buries it to put his guys up by 7. Then 3 minutes later, Texas still down by 6. Jace Febres puts up a floater, but can't get it to fall. Ball bounces right back to him, and he doesn't miss the second time around. Here's a big momentum shifter in this one. Tech up by 5. Davion Warren fits a pass to Bryson Williams, and he slams it home all over Marcus Carr. That gets the Red Raider fans going, but the Longhorns not going to go out of it yet. On the other side of the floor, they're going to get it to the hot hand, Andrew Jones. He buries a shot to make it a 4-point game once again. Red Raiders come down and get a bucket, but Texas has found their stroke. Febres gets it wide open on the wing, and he hits his second 3 of the game. Now let's jump ahead to 2:15 left. Red Raiders up by 8. Texas going to make a push. Marcus Carr and Timmy Allen on the 2-on-1 get the easy bucket. We've got a close one now. Approaching 90 seconds to go. Jones going to pull it up and drain his 4th 3 of the game. It's now a 1-point match. And with 4.3 seconds left, Brock Cunningham has a chance to make it a 1-possession game at the line, but misses both key free throws. And Texas Tech is going to complete the season sweep of the Longhorns. They win 61-55, and Texas drops to 19-8 on the season and 8-6 in conference play.
So what does Coach Beard need to do to stay in the top 25 the next 4 games?
Well, I think that the Longhorns have really struggled to find their identity on offense so far. They rank in the top 10 on defense, and they have done so the whole season. But offensively, guys like Marcus Carr, Timmy Allen, and Courtney Ramey can't be consistent. Andrew Jones has done a good job of shooting the ball all season long, but Marcus Carr has shown that he can step up in big games and score when they need him to. He hasn't done that as of late. Not really sure why. And then Timmy Allen really needs to utilize his mid-range game a little bit more if the Longhorns want to run up the numbers on their opponents.
So thanks so much for coming on, Tommy.
Always a pleasure.
Up next, entertainment with Sophia Kurtz. We'll catch you up after the break, so stay tuned.
Texas News Primetime. I'm Sophia Kurtz. It's been over a year since Kim Kardashian filed for divorce against Kanye West, but the breakup drama is seemingly never ending. Kanye has criticized Kim for claiming that he was kept from seeing his 4 children and even claims that he was banned from attending their daughter Chicago's birthday party. What's more, Kanye expressed his discomfort with having their daughter North using and posting videos on TikTok. This prompted Kim's only response to Kanye, stating, "Kanye's constant attacks on me in interviews and on social media is actually more hurtful than any TikTok North might create. As the parent who is the main provider and caregiver to our children, I'm doing my best to protect our daughter while also allowing her to express her creativity in the medium that she wishes with adult supervision because it brings her happiness." Minka Kelly had a conversation with Euphoria creator Sam Levinson about her character's scripted nude scene. Kelly shared that her character, who hired Alexa Demi's character, Maddie Perez, as her son's babysitter, was supposed to have a nude scene until Kelly told her concerns. She felt the scene could be frustrating and throwing the audience off. She added that Levinson rewrote dialogue on the spot for her sexual pool scene with Demi. When the clock struck midnight last Friday, Taylor Swift released a re-recording of the album Red. Red was released in October 2012, but this past year, Taylor re-recorded the tracks and included additional songs. One standout is the 10-minute version of All Too Well, which is rumored to be about actor Jake Gyllenhaal. Swifties were gifted with more than just songs, as Taylor also released a 10-minute music video to accompany the album. The music video stars Dylan O'Brien, Sadie Sink, and Taylor Swift. You can catch it on YouTube and playing at the AMC 13 Theater in New York City. Taylor, the Queen of Surprises, also announced on Saturday the release of another music video directed with Blake Lively. Let's see how it will compare to All Too Well. That's it for your entertainment news. I'm Sophia Kurtz. Now back to you.
Thanks, Sophie. Thank you for tuning in.
You can follow us on Twitter and be sure to check out our new Instagram profile at TSTV News.
If you have a news, you can reach us on all of our social media sites or find our tip line using the QR code or link below.
I'm Madeline Lambert.
And I'm Kevin Myers. Thank you all for tuning in this evening.